game.
Yeah, because there's actually a combo between Angela and Donghuang Taiyi. Once someone's be suppressed by those ultimate provided by Donghuang Taiyi, that's exactly the time for Angela to land all of his abilities directly towards one people. Second ability plus with his ultimate, that's gonna deal immense damage. No one can ever bear it. None of those heroes from XYG side. So this matchup's gonna be, I would say, the hardest one for XYG for tonight.
XYG trying their very best to stay in the fight. A defeat in this game would put them 3-0 and just at the edge of the abysm. Let's see what XYG can do. Game 3, let's get on to it.
But still, I have some faith to XYG because during the Summer Cup, the winning rate of the Dachao from XYG is quite high. So it shows like they really know how to play this Dachao strategy.
Look at Kusie coming in straight, just to deal damage.
Yeah.
Just force him to take that HP.
It's like a trading, or like I can take down your HP bars. Won't allow you to step forward. Mulan being extremely aggressive.
Yeah, look, you need to be aggressive. Come on,
Yeah.
that's all you need to do. Come in and just make them hesitate. If you give them that strategy and you're going to be playing passive, you're just giving them the whole game. At least by being aggressive, just make them think about something else more than the rhythm of the game.
Yeah.
It's fine, I'll take that. You want to TP out of this fight after you clean wave? I'm okay with that. But look at that guy comes in, Monglan. Guy's almost on level 4.
And,
That's going to change the game.
yeah, and after he got the level 4, that also allowed him to initiate some ganks. XYG is being forced to do those rotation and just directly be spotted by Mulan. Because
Take it extremely low. Look at that Kusie, needs to run away.
XYG trying to rotate from the river side, you know, trying to use the river and do some gank on Mulan. But just unfortunately being spotted by Mulan. That's what we call transition for those players.
2 minutes and 36 seconds of the game. Nothing has happened much. Like, look at Kusie. Kusie knows that the one thing that he needs to do is to use his Sage's Might and lock someone down. After he comes in and locks one person down, then it's going to be XYG, the ones that they're going to have the priority.
And that's the reason why we always pair Dachao with this Fuzi.
Yes. Futz is great on 1v1s.
Yeah.
Like on a 1v1, like Futz is always someone just to be very careful about. Look at him. Kusie comes in from top, trying to find someone. The Brazen Brilliance comes in, taking Kusie to half of his HP.
Mulan's almost out of mana.
Like he wants to take that turret.
Yeah, but it's still like, it hasn't been 4 minutes. They need to wait until 4 minutes after those protections offered by this tower is going to disappear. And that's going to be also going to be the time for Dachao to do. Because usually we mentioned about Dachao strategy, people would initiate those engagement on silence. And after 4 minutes, by using those ultimates, XYG can, you know, do something on silence.
Shattered. Catapults moving
Take
out.
down one tower. It's gonna be quite helpful.
Controlling the whole blue side. Monglan is going to be surrounded by 5 people. He's the one trying to run away. He's going to be silenced, comes down. It's going to be first blood, but followed in, replied back from DRG.GK on the other side to a 1-1 trade.
1-1 trade, and for XYG, they really want to take down the tower on the bottom. And Baisho just won't allow you to do that. You can hit me, but none of my tower.
Thanks.
Red team.
He was extremely tanky, right? Like,
Yeah.
Baisho is just being able to understand how much damage he can take. Moves out, and then he needs to use his ultimate to clean the wave. To hold a little bit longer to that turret, but that turret won't be able to stand one more winning wave.
Exactly. Especially for Fawn, D0 can use his first ability to take down those towers even quicker. Well, but you can see like from the last brawl, actually XYG is playing quite good, right? By using this type of strategy. They know that the timing is about after 4 minutes, they can initiate something from the side laners, and they do take down Mulan, get a nice gank.
They know that their game is going to be split. Their game is not a game of fighting. It's not going to be a game of like coming in and just engage in fight. It's going to be a game of being annoying. I find that just a pretty annoying strategy. Annoy people in the bottom, annoy people in the top. Annoy people in the bottom, annoy people in the top. That's going to be it. So controlling the Overlord is going to be the answer from DRG.GK.
Yeah, and even more DRG.GK, because of those crowd control they can do, and also like 2 solid front lines, it allows them to, you know, push forward to gain more vision control. And also, if you saw those support items that guy just did, this Go emblem, it allows them just to, you know, rush into the side lane, because that's exactly gonna be the place you're gonna be, right?
Burst, burst, ambush, burst, straight to their face.
Yeah.
Don't wait.
Yeah.
Just need to be decisive, jump in and do that. Kusia being spot. Look at that, Shinfeng's Blazing Brilliance comes in, the damage is taking Kusia extremely low. The TP does not come in time, and he's going to fall.
Wow, there's 2 highlights during this big team fight. First, Baisho had this transition and used his abilities to spot Fuzi in the bushes, and use the second ability, this immunity, get away of the frozen. The second ability provided by Zhao Jun. And the second one is, once Ting Feng be bounded by Fuzi, well, we can just take a good look at this. First, second ability, this immune allows Baisho invade of the control down by Zhao Jun, and this one, all this positioning that DRG.GK was just block Fuzi away.
That's the thing, like Fuzi jumps in, uses his flash, uses his ult, but there's no damage following after.
Exactly, and he's himself alone.
XYG wants to start this Tyrant. Pushes to press down, Blazing Brilliance comes in, is going to smash, take him out. It's going to be the one tight, the one that's going to go for a 1-1 trade.
Oh, DRG.GK is playing quite clever, I need to say, because they know that Fuzi is only person from XYG's side who's be able to engage. Or he's the only tank, right?
But why does XYG want to engage right now? They should not be trying even to engage at all. They should just be trying. It's impossible that that top lane turret is still there. It should not be happening. It's 8 minutes already.
Wow, it's because DRG.GK, their composition, as we've mentioned, every individual is going to be the counter pick to XYG. First, they ensure that they got a priority in the mid. And then, because of the support that they chose, XYG is quite afraid of being ganked.
Destroyed a tower.
Look at that. September is the only one that's going to be out of that TP tunnel.
Yeah, but he's keep quite a safe distance, so no worry about September.
Rotation. They want to engage for that blue buff.
But that's going to be quite risky.
Comes in, check that Peng Peng is already standing there, decides to make a U-turn and go back.
Yeah, Peng just standing there like, yes? What? How can I help you?
So you coming.
So that's what we mentioned. This matchup's going to be quite difficult for XYG. They're trying to initiate, but they are afraid that same thing would happen. Just like the last team fight, Check Line.
Oh, look at him. He's got so many different heroes that he can just come in and jump out. It's going to be a 1-to-1 trade, but no guy is going to follow as well. It's right now Baisho, the one taking so much damage. Good engage from XYG.
Yeah, this is such nice fight back. You know, as long as they found out that Peng Peng just came in, but it don't allow Peng Peng to do those insta kills, so they just split up.
He thought he had more damage than what he actually could deal. Look at that. They come in, and then Pompon jumps in.
And show those positions quite safe, you see.
Exactly.
He's constantly doing those damage.
Like you need, if you're gonna do that, like you need to come up with your whole team.
Yeah.
Let Bai Shou jump in first. There's no need why Pompon needs to jump in first.
Yeah.
You go head in first, and then what are you expecting that's gonna happen? Nothing is gonna happen out of that. Wait for Bai Shou, or wait for Guy.
Because there's several people can undertake this responsibility to initiate
Yeah,
from DRG.GK side.
it's not your job.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Kusi can get an eye on the HP bar from the Overlord. It's going to be defeated. It's still going to be for DRG.GK though. But look at that. XYG, they know that they've got the advantage. Ifon is being taken extremely low. Pompon is going to have to run for his life. You know, he is the only opportunity that they have to try to survive. It's going to fall. It's going to be an ace. And right now, XYG have the advantage.
That's such a beautiful counter-attack done by XYG. Relying on that Shadow Overlord can. They just, all of those members are quite in a good positioning, you see, and Kuxie is just waiting, being patient, threatening. And he's undertaking all of the damage out.
Oh, look at that. The moment that Guy is able to jump in, he can only take on Kuxie. That was the problem. Like, he's not being able just to take on Shudo, he's not being able just to take on one of the core players. Kuxie already, after how the game is developing, for him, dying is just gonna be the norm. It's gonna be the norm.
Yeah,
that's it.
Sacrifice need to be made by Kuxie.
Someone needs to die.
Yeah.
And they'd rather that it's gonna be Kuxie than it's gonna be Shuto, or that it's gonna be Limon, or that it's gonna be September.
Yeah.
So if Guy is gonna jump in, Kuxie is the one who's gonna take the damage.
Now things gonna be much more better for XYG, since they won't just be suppressed, just won't be hand over and forced to retreat. They have the priority to, you know, just let Shodo take down the towers one by one.
Let's see, look at that. Suppress being taken extremely low. Kuxie is gonna take on one kill, but it's not gonna be Pompon, the one that's gonna try to come in for the backline. Limon won't allow him to do that. It's gonna be a 2-1 trade for XYG one more time.
XYG, I feel so happy for them because they're doing quite a good job. See those positioning, Kuxie know that he needs to be the one to sacrifice, so he just stepped forward bravely and checked the second ability done by Limon. This Zhao Jun just frozen Pompon and allow Shodo to deal a massive amount of damage.
The TP tunnel is already there. Sadly for them, they weren't able to take any turrets after this gigantic power play.
You know, the situation that is happening on our battlefield, especially for GK, just remind me of one of those matchups they played against AG from the first week in our group stage, right? With a high superiority, they just been overturned. It's because of their being quite reckless. After they have such a significant advantage, they just lower their guard. But that shouldn't happen again.
I believe that DRG.GK, from the beginning of this game, they knew that they were going to be in this position. You got to remember, it's a BO7, right?
Yeah.
I'd rather forcing out this Dacia right now than forcing it out in a possible game 5 or game 6. Maybe for them, this is exactly what they wanted. The press 1-to-1 trade one more time, but it's going to be Mona, the one that's going to fall as well. Killing spree for Limon.
And Lady soon be taken down. It's XYG's opportunity to even push forward, to push deeper. It might not be the minion waves on the top since Qingfeng's still alive, but what about the mid?
Look at that, Blazing Brilliance comes in. September jumps, he wants the kill. Qingfeng is going to fall. The minions are coming in. The crystal's still standing. The top lane turret is going to be the next goal, and they take it successfully.
Do they want to end up? Do they want to close out the matchup? It seems like they still want to chase that Baishu want to get another ace. And Lan just came in, take down Qingfu without this Ling Mo,
There are
without
no
Cao Jing.
minions in there.
Yeah.
What are you doing? There are no minions. Even if you would come back, there's still people from DRG.GK. Oh, look at that. Guy taking extremely low. Monlan still saved. Baishu comes in, tries to defend him. Pong comes in and it's going to take one more kill.
Oh, this is a really nice counter-attack done by GK. Wow, so many things happened in these 2 minutes.
No, I love that, but the fact that XYG wanted to finish the game so quickly, what for? You're playing so well. You got the mid and you got the top. That's it. Go back, take the Overlord. But why to use the Eye of the Whirlpool there? There were not even minions to
They need to calm down, but Jack Fuzi just be pulled back by Momo's ultimate.
This could be the moment of the game where tables are turned. September already started on that Shadow Overlord. He's going to successfully take it. And DRG.GK, they're going to have to reply back with that Dark Tyrant.
This is going to be a trade. Tyrant goes to GK and the Overlord goes to XYG. And there's 2,000 gold lead goes to XYG. Well, both things needs to come down right now.
Well, right now they've got priority over the vision, right? Like at least for XYG, that is completely different compared to where they were before. They've got finally vision control for the first time in these 3 games.
Yeah, and even better, they've got 2 high ground towers in their hand.
Yes.
Well,
What are they gonna do about it?
Well, because of these 2 high ground towers, they don't need to worry about those minion waves on the top and down the mid. So they can utilize Da Chao's ultimate to try to push on the bottom.
Let's wait and see. 4 people from XYG just pushing in for the high ground. The bangers come in. The next goal is gonna be the bottom turret.
After they take it down, they can just retreat. They don't need to take this team fight. They don't need to do it.
Oh, like they've got the Shadow Overlord right now.
Yeah.
Just let the bangers do their job.
Yeah, because the tower has already been taken extremely low. It's only the first ability, and one normal attack Shoto can easily take this tower down. There's another Vanguard.
That's 1/5, and it's a full HP Vanguard coming in.
Yeah, and XYG, they need to retreat, I guess.
They cannot contest this. They need to let that turret go.
Yeah, they already win the upper hand.
Look at that. Kusi has been suppressed. He's going to disappear. Frozen down. Guy is going to follow him. Baishu taking extremely low, but there's no one in. Pompom was still too far away to jump in.
Well, from this engagement, Hu Xie just sacrificed himself and forced out Baishu's flash, and also did a one versus one trade.
Not only Baishu's flash, but Guy's ultimate as well, right?
Yeah.
Now, there's nothing that they could take on right now. Still 80 seconds for the Shadow Overlord, 80 seconds for the Shadow Tyrant, 18 minutes in the game. We're gonna go to the Tempest Dragon, and XYG does not want that happening.
Yeah, or XYG actually can use those kind of situations, wisely.
Yeah.
They can just play around with those minion waves. They have such a great advantage because of those high ground towers.
They do have a great advantage. Let's see if they can utilize it. I'm really hoping that they can, because to be able to have this whole game, they do not have the gold, and we're already over the 50,000 gold line, so gold is not a problem anymore. But they've got the minions, super minions coming in. They do not want to see the Vanguards. They do not want to see the Tempest Dragon as well.
They manage the waves, and there's still another wave on the bottom, but only one minion wave won't be enough. Maybe the best chances for them is just waiting for that Shadow Overlord, but since 1 minute later, the Tempest Dragon is going to spawn, so they just need to retreat.
DRG.GK does not want to let them take the Shadow Overlord.
Yeah.
Taking the Shadow Overlord would give them a whole advantage over the fight. Look at that, Kusie being immune. He's going to survive this whole engagement. Nothing that DRG.GK can do. The damage already is not being enough.
Yeah, such a nice engagement done by Baishu. You can see like he broke his ultimate, and from this team fight, actually, 3 of those crucial abilities from XYG has been forced out. 3 flashes, right, have been forced out.
At least for Pompon. Pompon is going to be the last hope that they have. Still with his pure Sky available. Guy doesn't want to jump in to check on the bush yet. He knows that without his HP being full, he cannot take Kusia down.
Yeah. DRG.GK now needs to be quite cautious. XYG has the whole vision control, and moreover, they got those high ground towers, 3 high ground towers in their hand. That's going to be a huge advantage.
Now, the waves have been cleaned. Monglan starts poking on the dragon, inviting XYG to jump in.
It's a trap. It's a trap. They want to fight. They want
look
to
at
fight.
that! Pompon comes in. He's been taken extremely though, suppressed. He's going to resurrect one more time just to die. One more time. It's going to be September, the one that's going to take the kill. September is going to fall, comes in, stuns one, forces a Sage's Breaker.
And September is still chasing out. Godlike. He's being godlike. And check, Angela wants to take down of him, but Jack Booth is chasing up, bro his ultimate and try to buy some time. But what about 2 people chasing after him? Did a 1-1 trip? That's a last-ditch effort. But what about the super minion whips on the top? Check September using this minion whip. The crystal has been taken down, and congratulations to XYG. Got their first win in this quarterfinal.